All right. What's up, traders? What is up, tycoons? Today, we're going to give a crypto market cap review. We're going to take a look at some of the signals that, say we could potentially be near a bottom if we haven't already made a bottom. And we're actually going to go over how to spot the transition from a bear market to a bull market, as well as, going through the examples of how we transitioned from the bull market to the bear market, specifically by looking at Bitcoin, ETH, the market cap of those, as well as the whole crypto market cap, and then combining a few other things that people don't realize, such as, tracking the DeFi market cap, okay? Tracking, the market cap and the dominance of stablecoins, right? When you see stablecoin dominance dominating and, in more of an uptrend, then you see, Bitcoin and the other altcoins. That's how you can tell, we either transition to a bear market or we're currently in a bear market. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. There's going to be a lot of charts on here that other people really don't cover, especially on YouTube, and it's going to be pretty informative. Okay. So if we take a look here, this is, the Bitcoin cycle, right? And this is the big chart that everybody follows. Okay. We have these curved lines here, really kind of just, showing the curve of Bitcoin and where it could go potentially. Now, if you look here, 2025, this has this putting Bitcoin at 350,000. There's a 17 bar cycle where you get the Bitcoin halving, right? So Bitcoin halves right here, and then you get 17 bars. And this is a monthly chart. So it's basically a 17-month period. And then after the 17-month period, you actually get a 18-month little cycle right here next. Okay. So if you look, you get 18 bars from here to here, and that's when you make a new high. So over here, we have the Bitcoin halving, right? Then you get a 17-month cycle. And then in 18 months, you hit a new high, right? Then over here, we got the 17-month, halving. And then 18 months later, we got a new high right over here. And then now we're in the 17-month period, right? And we're assuming that this is going to be the bottom. There's no guarantee, but this is a very common chart that a lot of people are looking at for the macro, right? And so, we could start to see some things rallying. And then eventually, once we get out of the 17-month cycle, head back into our 18-month cycle and hit these potential new highs up around 300 to 350,000 on Bitcoin. Now, this is just the total crypto market cap. It's a very similar chart, all right? Instead of the monthly, right, this is a weekly, but it's pretty much tracking the same thing, okay? You have these extended periods of rallies, and then you get a halving, okay? And then you have these extended periods of rallying, and then you have a halving, and a lot of people are expecting us to, go up, and by 2025, we're looking at possibly a $26 trillion market cap in the crypto space. Now, again, none of this is financial advice. This is all just going to be some charts and some data, strictly just data. So I'm just presenting data to you guys. If we look here, this is actually some magazine covers, okay? Now, this is really interesting. These pretty much called the top, okay? So you're seeing super bullish headlines and in Barron's, right, in the Economist, GovCoins, talking about GovCoins, talking about how Bitcoin storms Wall Street, okay? And this is October 2021, very close to the Bitcoin top. Shortly afterwards, Bitcoin started to really collapse. If we look here, look at what we're getting now, guys. We're getting complete bearish articles, right? In ruins, the fall of a crypto empire, searching for returns, the new rules of investment, crypto's downfall. So, if you're going by magazine covers and magazine headlines, then potentially we are nearing a bottom. Now, it's not my favorite thing to use, but it is just an interesting data point to look at. The next thing we're looking at is Bitcoin. Okay, we have Bitcoin on the top, and then we have the number of consecutive red quarters. Bitcoin, for the first time ever, has had 4 consecutive red quarters. So it's really interesting, is this a sign of a potential bottom, or does this mean that we could end up extending this to get 5 consecutive red quarters? So you have to pay a lot of attention to that. This is the longest time that Bitcoin has gone down historically. So does that mean that the bottom is potentially here and the bottom is potentially close, or do we have another quarter, or do we have another couple quarters of pain in the market? Some of the slides later on in this presentation will show you what to look for a transition from a bull market to a bear market, from bear market to bull market. Right here, we have Bitcoin, and then we have the number of days, okay, above the 200-day moving average and the number of days below the 200-day moving average. So look here, 384 was the previous highest that we've had consecutive days below the 200-day moving average. And if you look, we bottomed out before that. Okay, so here's the bottom, and then here's the consecutive days. Okay, and then eventually we're able to cross over and get above our 200-day moving average. So you have to wonder, potentially, are we at the area right now? Right, Bitcoin has been pretty flat since October. It's pretty much stayed flat. Potentially, are we going to be able to, get back above this 200-day moving average, as we are very close to the most and largest amount of days below the 200-day moving average we've seen? Or is this going to extend, right? Is this going to extend into 400 days, into 450 days? No one really knows. The next one is going to be Bitcoin volatility. So we have Bitcoin on the top, and then we have Bitcoin volatility down here. Volatility is at a low, guys. Volatility is the lowest it's been in Bitcoin in the market cap. And as we see volatility spike, okay, or as we see the volatility pick back up, that could mean we get a nice move to the upside. Bitcoin's been very, very stagnant and unvolatile, and really holding its levels pretty well. A lot of people and institutions are really amazed by that, especially by what's been going on in the stock market and tech related stocks. So but volatility spiking could coincide with the downside, right? If we look here, volatility spiked, and then we got to move to the downside. So that's definitely a possibility, not a guarantee that we have to go up. Now, this is the total crypto market cap. And if you take a look, the crypto market cap has had a very nice rally here recently. So that's really important. Crypto is actually in the middle of a rally. We just have to figure out, is this a bear market rally, or is this the start of something truly bigger? Okay, if we look here, this is what I like to call the altcoin market cap. It's the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. And there's two main levels, or two main things that we're watching, right? So we have this potential bottom over here that we're looking at as a main support level. We're currently fighting that as resistance, but we also have this bullish pattern here known as a falling wedge. This is a bullish pattern again, and if you break out, it would take the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin up to around 700 billion. We're at about 532 right now, so that's a really big move from 532 to up to 700 billion. It's going to be interesting to see, do we get rejected and head back down lower and get rejected at this trend line and this resistance level right here, or are we going to get the breakout? Now, the next slide is going to be what I really like to call the altcoin market cap. It's going to be the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH, right? Because ETH has really grown a lot in the past years and become much more, important in, the overall crypto market space. So if you take, ETH out of there, we haven't really rallied as much. So, ETH plays a really big part in the market. We've touched the trend line 2 times here, and we're approaching the 3rd time on the trend line. But if we're not able to get past that, then we're really going to be looking, at just really trending downwards, right? So we have this level right here that we're watching. We have this level right here. Now, something to remember is that when there's weak structure, right? And so by weak structure, what we mean is that there's no areas of support really in this area right here. You get rapid movements. So if we do break below this 300 billion market cap and, flip that to a resistance level, basically, we could end up getting a very rapid movement down, possibly even to a 157 billion market cap, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. So, definitely pay much attention to that. Now, this is the total DeFi market cap. The DeFi market is very important to watch. It's actually a leading indicator. So if you look here, the DeFi market cap is outperforming the, total altcoin market cap, let's say, right? So we're up here, we're testing the trend line again. All right, 1, 2, 3 times. We bounced off of our nice support level right here. We have another support level down here. So this is the support level is about 32 billion, and then we have 26.8 billion are the two levels right there. And we're currently testing a breakout, right? Again, on a falling wedge that could take it up to a 60 billion market cap, which would be about 50% plus. We're currently at right around 41 billion. The next slide is going to be total market cap DeFi dominance, and this just measures the market cap of a basket of top DeFi protocols as a percentage of the total crypto market. And we're seeing some very similar things, right? We have 2 levels of support here. We're currently, facing resistance right here at a former support level. And we're going to see, are we going to be able to get a falling wedge breakout and take the market up higher? So we're seeing, the same pattern, the same falling wedge across multiple charts. And, if everybody's seeing the same thing, a lot of times that leads into people, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Now, there's no guarantees, but if everybody's watching the same thing, then they're all thinking there's going to be a breakout and they're all buying in, it could end up actually forcing the breakout to happen. Right here, this is the DeFi slash Ethereum ratio. And you can see that we're close to breaking this trend line right here. We're testing this trend line, very close to testing this trend line for a third time. The more times you test a trend line, the weaker it gets. So we're going to see also if the DeFi to Ethereum ratio can really break out. Now, this is the total market cap versus the DeFi market cap in the 2021 bull market. So this is a great example of how to tell if you're in a bull market. You have the total DeFi market cap in orange, and then, just the total market cap in red here. When you see the DeFi market cap, and, really the DeFi space outperforming, right? Look at how much it grew. It grew 569% compared to the crypto market cap of 189%. This is an example of a bull market when the DeFi market space and the DeFi market is outperforming just the regular crypto market cap, the total market cap, then you can tell basically that you're in a bull market. That's one of the signs. Over here, this is a great example of seeing the transition to a bear market. Now, again, the DeFi market cap is in orange and we're seeing it underperform, right? Now it's actually trading below the total crypto market cap, and it's underperforming, down 72% versus the total market cap down 58%. So this is a great example. These are things that you can start to look at, right? So what we want to see is we want to see the total DeFi market cap start to outperform the total crypto market cap. If we go into the next slide here, all right, and this is present day data, look at what's happening. We're very, very close. Total DeFi market cap is down 3.89% versus the total market cap up 3.51%. These things are very, very close right now. So it's going to be interesting to see, can we get back above, right? If you look here, we've pretty much been, the total DeFi market cap has been below the entire time, right? This is Q4. So this is October over here of 2022. And we can see that they've been trading closely together, but we haven't been able to get the total DeFi market cap, up above, right? This is Q4 up until now. And look at the major explosion that both of these have had. Now, the explosion has been much larger and quicker on the DeFi market cap. So what we want to see is we want to see this get back above the total crypto market cap and outperform it. Once we see that, that's the definition, or that's not the definition of a bull market. But if we go back here, we can see, in the 2021 bull market, this is what it looks like in a bull market. You're seeing the total DeFi market outperform the total crypto market. And then in the bear market, you're seeing the total crypto market outperform the total DeFi market. So we're very, very close to possibly getting a crossover and heading into that bullish territory. That's something that you want to watch out for and pay close attention to. Now, another good way to measure a bull market is going to be looking at the total market cap versus the altcoin market cap versus stablecoin dominance. Okay, and so what you're seeing here in the 2020 to 2021 bull market is you're having the total altcoin market cap and the total crypto market cap outperforming stablecoins, right? So we have the stable coins here on the bottom, and then we have the total market cap and the altcoin market cap outperforming. This is what a bull market looks like, right? In a bear market, we're seeing the exact opposite. We have stable coins outperforming, and then we have the total crypto market cap and the total altcoin market cap underperforming. So again, these are simple charts that you can do to start visualizing and get a sense of, hey, where are we at in the market? Are we starting to transition into a bull market? Are we starting to transition into a bear market? Are we still in a bear market? Are we still in a bull market? These are some good things that you can start to look at and use and see what's outperforming, if things are starting to cross over, and where they're crossing over to. The next one is going to be now. It's going to be present day. So if we look, the stablecoin dominance, right, is going to be these three right here. They have plunged, okay? And now we have the total altcoin market cap trading above 2 It's almost above USDT, which is Tether. Okay, but if we look here, the total crypto market cap is outperforming all of them. So look at the flip we just had. We just had all three of them flip. So now let's combine everything that we've went over into one right now. So we know that when the stable coins are outperforming, we know that it's a bear market. We know that when the altcoin market cap and the total market cap are outperforming, it's a bull market. So currently we have a transition right now. Now, that doesn't mean that transition has to last forever, but things are heading in the right direction. Then we combine all of the charts that we were looking at, right? So we'll go back to some of the previous charts. Okay, and we'll take a look at this one right here, the total market crypto, the altcoin market cap. We have a bullish chart pattern forming. We have a falling wedge. If we come here to the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, we have a bullish pattern. We have a falling wedge. Same thing on the total crypto market cap. I just didn't really draw it out on here. Let me draw it out for you guys real quick so you can see, right? And we have the same thing happening. We have a falling wedge. So combine all of these bullish chart patterns together, and then combine the fact that stable coins are now, less dominant in the market versus the altcoins and, really the total market cap. Again, this is market cap dominance that we're looking at, stablecoin dominance up here. So we can see that, it's not dominating the market at the current time, and that we have the total crypto and the total altcoin market dominating and heading back above. This is good signs. We want to see this continue to trend up. Okay, and we want to see these continue to trend down, and then we want to see a breakout from that falling wedge.